which existed in the middle of Soho. The Hackaton, and it's a vibe coding hackathon
that will make homeownership possible for millions of Americans.
Back to another day. Today is a Sunday, but then today I had one of an amazing ideas that actually popped up in my head, which was Germnay. It was an online platform the way we initially had it, but why don't we make it an app? Because the way I see it is I want this app to be like my go-to source for all my AI news trends, what tools are out there, all the newest AI jobs. The app just makes it simple, you know, it's on your phone, you open it, you see all the trends, you see all the jobs, and then the TikTok style, having like a TikTok style, having like a TikTok style reel or a carousel that actually just you scroll, and we call it like a scrollable learning. And then what I did is I already went to Lovable, and Lovable already created the whole thing, which was amazing on the subway right here. And it was such an unexpected productive Sunday, and it was exciting to see that actually. So I already sent this to the team, and what I did is I already attached this on my story, and then to get early feedback from potential, and also to get like a wait list for the app. So we already have a Google form live. We have all the screenshots for how the app would look like already done. And this probably took, 30 minutes max to make everything. But it was all the idea and the realization to get here. It took us a year basically. But yeah, today's update was mostly on that. So now work on the app, and then my afternoon idea is to find somewhere nice, and then I'll try to call investors, DM investors about this app, about the platform, about the app skin, about the company in general. And then we'll see. I guess let's try to focus in New York too, and then we'll see how things go. Around One World Center, this is where the Liberty statue is, and also where like the World Trade Center is actually. And what I'm actually working on today is we're wrapping up this is what the platform would look like, learn AI, get faster, but then you have courses, and then you have the jobs, like the newest jobs that would trend. These are like the newest trends, and then the community, certifications. But then the cool thing about what our app would look like is this is like the web version, but then the app version would actually would have like actual TikTok style reels, because now people's attention spans are dying, and then making longer courses would not be amazing at all for them. So the newer one or the newer version would actually have reels. So this is what the app would look like. So if we actually toggle this, so it's basically very instinctive, the design. It would be basically like TikTok, but then here you have like the reels. So this is where all the courses or the snackable courses would be, and you basically just scroll through, and then you'll find you learn about prompting, you learn about AI agents, all the good stuff in like 30-second videos, and then you'll find all the jobs you want, the courses you want, the chat, you'll have the community feature, you'll have all of the trends, and this basically makes it the go-to platform for you to actually learn about all AI tools, what's happening in AI, and then being able to catch up in this space. Up the day at a jazz festival here by 23rd Street. And my favorite thing about NYC is summers there's always jazz festivals in the parks, and it's just always a vibe. Like that's one of the vibes I really like about NYC is jazz, outdoors, summer, park, perfect mix. You can't go wrong with this mix. Back to a Monday morning. Currently heading to my team meeting, which is happening in 3 minutes, and I already done. I'm already done with my content for the day. I try to make 3 short pieces every day now, all related to AI, building a company, and also like the different trends that are happening. But let's head out to the team meeting. Wrapped up the weekly meeting for the team, and then today, Monday, there's marketing to do. The platform dev is super exciting. We're making an app, which is super exciting. So the Germnay app would be the go-to. It was work for today. We finally got the trend stop working on the platform and on the app. So this is still unreleased, but we're planning on releasing in the next 3 weeks. And currently I'm heading to Microsoft's research lab. It's basically in downtown Manhattan. I've never been to their research lab. I've been to their office, but then research lab sounds super exciting. So there's an entrepreneurs roundtable that's happening today. Did not know this whole research existed in the middle of Soho. So this is literally right in the middle of Soho. And this is just like, so if the normal headquarter-ish thing is around Times Square, but then this is literally, I'm up there every day. I never noticed that this whole thing was Microsoft, literally, by the stores in Soho. I was like, confusing. Why would Microsoft be around closing stores? But it's such a cool place. They do have cool stuff around here. It does give out research vibes, and they call it the garage. So it does give out research, does give out creativity vibes, so it does make sense why it's around here. Cool stuff, cool stuff. But yeah, today's talk is an entrepreneurs roundtable, so probably a lot of entrepreneurs here. So let's go and mingle. To another day. Today's Tuesday. Currently I'm heading to a vibe coding event in Brooklyn. Around Bushwick, and since we've been using Lovable to build our app, I really want to meet other people who are into vibe coding. Let's talk more about making this app live. So the goal is we want to get it on the Play Store and the App Store in the next 2 to 3 weeks. And my best case scenario is getting it out tomorrow, which we'll try, even though we don't have all the courses and everything working, at least we'll have the live AI trends working. And I'm already addicted to that trend because the AI industry is changing every minute as we talk. Right now I have an itch to go check that, what's changed literally. But yeah, let's head out to the event. Hackaton, and it's a vibe coding hackathon, and essentially you have 1 hour to create one of the most innovative but then craziest idea that could actually win this hackathon. And since it's vibe coding, there's 60 minutes given, but I don't think it will take 60 minutes. So I didn't even start my project yet, but I already have a prompt in mind. So the thing about vibe coding is all you need is a prompt that can go viral. So what I'm planning to do is I'm trying to create something that is crazy, viral, but then deep down could solve a big pain point. And then it doesn't have to be very realistic, as long as if it's a pain point and if you think it will viral. And then letting AI create the whole platform, like a full stack platform, under 10 minutes.
GPU that is unused, gaming GPU and all is very powerful with this local model, and it's going to do all of the coding.
Exciting, and it's like Quen. So is this DeepSeek or is it a Chinese model?
Quen is from Alibaba.
Or Alibaba's model.
Okay, so make sure that you
Put the hell out of this, and what did we create? So what we created is a food oracle. Most people cannot decide what to eat. It tells you what you should be eating, but then adds humor to it, makes it funny. So we met Nathaniel on the hackathon, and Nathaniel's working on something amazing. Maybe tell them a bit about what you're working on.
Yeah, we're close to releasing the alpha testing of Homebuyer Help, the smartphone app that will make home ownership possible for millions of Americans. Most people who are paying rent every month don't realize they could actually buy a home for $0 and make the same monthly payment that they're making in rent towards a mortgage payment and start building wealth for themselves and their families. So if you think that might be you, if you think housing is unaffordable for you to be a homeowner, you're most likely uninformed, and we're looking to solve that for you. So check out homebuyerhelp.ai and participate in our alpha if you want early access.
maneuver.